Hey Emily, my name is Kyle. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys 3 things you could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, all right, man, why would some marketing guy be doing this for free? And what's the catch, right? Here's the deal. Most HVAC guys are out there way too busy running calls, doing jobs to really understand how the internet works. And honestly, you've probably been through your fair share of marketing experts who really don't understand anything about your business. So what I found is that by giving HVAC guys a free blueprint of actual things they can take and implement, some of them end up saying, you know what? I like you, Kyle. Dude, just handle this technical stuff for me so I could just focus on what I do best, okay? So by the end of this video, you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more service calls and jobs. Then you can obviously just shoot me a message back, okay? Or if you want to take this free blueprint and tackle it yourselves, that works for me too, all right? But now let me jump in and show you 3 things you guys could do to set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start off with here is content. Now, most business owners, they know they need content on their front page, but typically don't know how much or what the right content is, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you your biggest competitor here in Lakewood. Let's go here, which would be HVAC Lakewood, who's currently stealing most of those high quality jobs because they're ranking at that top spot, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how many words they have on their front page. Now, I know you might be saying, well, all right, Kyle, that's cool, man, but why are you doing that, right? Well, typically to rank number 1 and qualify for those high quality jobs, then you wanna have at least around 1,500 words on your front page, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy all the words that they currently have here, okay, from top to bottom. Copy, and we're gonna go to a word counter here, paste it in. And it looks like right now they have about 447 words, okay? It's pretty interesting, okay, it's pretty solid. All right, now let's go and check out your guys' site here and let's see how you guys are matching up in terms of words, okay? Let's put your guys' website in here. And it looks like right now you guys have about 334 words. Okay, now what does this mean? This actually ain't a bad thing. This literally means your competitor is beatable by literally just putting a little bit more effort with their content, okay? Now, there's this tool I use. It's called Ahrefs, all right? It's a few $100s a month. But essentially what it does is it gives me the behind the scenes details of exactly what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna see what you guys actually show up here for when people are searching for HVAC services here in the area, okay? So we'll start with HVAC Lakewood first. We'll put the website into here. Okay, we're gonna go to keywords. And then, by the way, before I jump into this, what is a keyword? That's basically what people are typing into Google, okay? So as you can see, they're showing up on the top spot or the front page for HVAC Lakewood, Colorado, HVAC Lakewood, heat pump replacement, heat pump repair, HVAC service, right? And quite a few more, okay? Now, if you look at the traffic, do you see how it says, 21, 17, 2, 1, 1? Actually, I would say for Lakewood, that's actually not that huge, right? So even for them having more high quality keywords, right, in the area would actually help them get a lot more jobs as well, okay? But just in this example, this is, I guess, purely just a Lakewood company. And it just looks like they're getting maybe around, 50 to 60 people clicking on their website alone, people from Lakewood looking for HVAC services every single month, which is actually pretty solid, okay? All right. Now, let's go and check out your guys' site here, and let's see how you guys are matching up or see what you guys are showing up here for, all right, when people are searching. So it looks like right now you guys are showing up for about 7 keywords, and we see HVAC service Lakewood, Lakewood HVAC repair, furnace repair, right, and a few more, okay? But if you look a little bit more closely to this, if you look at the position, it looks like you're on the 21st, 40th, 50th, 80th position, which means for every single word that you are showing up for, you're either showing up on the 5th page of Google or like the 20th or 30th page of Google. And if you look at the traffic, you're getting pretty much zero traffic. So 0 people are clicking on your website for all of these terms. So do you see the difference here? Even in this small example, this is the importance of getting your online presence done correctly, okay? So if you want to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition here in the area, then you want to have at least about 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, okay? Super, super important to claim those high quality jobs, all right? Now, the second thing I'm going to show you here is going to be citations. Now, I know you're probably saying, like, dude, what is a citation and why does it even matter, right? Well, typically, when anybody searches anything on Google, let's just say, for example, HVAC Lakewood, okay? There's actually research done from Google that about 40% of people are going to click right here on this map pack. And do you see how Scott's Heating is currently showing up number 1? Even though they don't even have the most reviews. This is not because of the reviews, okay? It's not because they have pretty pictures on there or a big company or anything like that. It's because they have the most citations, okay? Now, what are those? That is your business name, address, and phone number listed consistently across the internet, all right? Now, I know you might be saying, well, okay, Kyle, that's great, but how do I get those, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to post your business name, address, and phone number in industry-related directories. Okay, this could be like, Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, Yahoo Local, right? These are all directories you want to be in. And your competitors are currently in more of these than you guys are, okay? So to get into the game, you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC, okay? And when you do show up on the top spot in the map pack, we actually add about 50 to 100 more directories. So once you guys are there, it takes your competitors a long time to catch back up, okay? So super, super important to get this dialed in. And now that you know how to, let me show you the real moneymaker, okay? Which will be backlinks. Now, why do I say that? Because again, about 40% of people are going to click on this map pack. Okay, but actually about 60% of people are going to click on one of these first few websites that they see. And when I search for, HVAC Lakewood, repair, installation, really anything like that, I don't see you guys pop up here at all. Kind of going back to what we were showing you earlier, okay? So to get into the game, you're going to need backlinks, okay? That's other relevant websites linking back to your website. It's kind of like online referrals, okay? And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. For example, let's say, you have a local blog page or maybe even an industry site linking back to you, then that's perfect. That's amazing. But, obviously if you're an HVAC company and you have, McDonald's linking back to you, that ain't so great, right? Because you guys don't sell burgers. So let's go ahead and go back to Ahrefs here and let's see what backlinks your competitor currently has that's getting them to that top spot, okay? So let's click on backlinks here. And it looks like right now they have about 206 backlinks, which is honestly extremely beatable. But again, right, how do we get these? How do we beat them? Well, what we do is we literally just go down this entire list of links and match the same exact links for your business or your website so that way you guys show up at that number 1 spot. Okay, so I want you to understand at this point, claiming more high quality jobs, outranking your competition, no matter how big they are, and showing the areas you serve you're the authority, it ain't some magic trick, all right? There's no genie flying around Google or anything like that. It's literally just a method. But I'm sure you probably don't care that much about more website traffic, right? You care about growing your business, right? Helping your family, helping your team. So let me show you what this means for your guys' bottom line by actually getting this done, okay? So let's go back here. I actually did a bit of research here in Lakewood. And by the way, there's actually about 6.8 thousand people searching for HVAC services here every single month. Okay, these are 6.8 thousand potential customers. Okay, now let's just do some conservative math here, and let's say out of those 6,800 people, let's just say only 5% of those people are even convertible. Okay, that would mean an extra 340 potential book jobs for your company every month. All right. Now, let's say you guys go out there, you take those calls, you do the estimates. And let's say you guys close, 40% of those jobs, right? That would mean an extra 136 closed and booked jobs for your company on a monthly basis. What would this mean for you guys, right? In terms of growing the business, right? Maybe, hiring more guys, right? Keeping them busy year round. In terms of revenue, right? So this ain't some pie in the sky thing. This is exactly what happens when HVAC guys get their online presence done correctly, okay? So just to recap what we covered today, first thing is going to be content. So you want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks, right? Meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to yours to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the number one choice when it comes to HVAC. Right? And if you implement this, you will be number one. I'm sure you're probably thinking like, dude, listen, I'm a business owner, right? I'm a contractor. I'm not some computer geek, right? Well, look, you get number one, take this free blueprint, tackle it yourselves, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, then you can just reply right back to this message, okay? Again, my name's Kyle. I live right here in Monument, Colorado. So I would love to meet you guys in person. But if it's easier, just reply back to this message. My number is 719-396-1510. But at the very least, I hope this is educational for you guys. Showed you a few things you can implement right now to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition, okay? So at the least, just give me some feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get out there and we'll talk soon.